Hey everybody, this is Simon Sage from iMore. We are checking out the recently soft-launched Hearthstone by Blizzard. It's a great little free-to-play card game launched by Blizzard, and they're the guys behind the Warcraft series, StarCraft. They're kind of a big deal. The Hearthstone game has been out on PC for a little while now in beta format, and it just had a public launch not too long ago. It's currently soft launch in Canada, New Zealand, and a few other places. It is a really great game. If you've ever played Magic the Gathering, it'll seem a little similar, but I gotta tell you, it has a fair bit of depth to it. I've been playing the PC version for some time now, and I had no problems at all carrying over my progress. So basically, the way it works is you have your own personal customized deck here. You see I've got 3 decks here. My best one right now is Hunter. We can take a look there actually at what is inside the deck through the My Collection section here. As you play, you unlock cards through a couple of different modes. I just got a couple of new ones here for my first game on iPad, and you can take a look at what the ability is. Every deck can have 2 of the same card, provided you have them in your collection. We can take a look at my Hunter deck here. And there we go. So there are 2 different types of cards for every deck. You have cards that are specific to your class. I believe there are 9 classes overall, and you have cards that are available to all classes. And there are a bunch of them. You'll notice a little gem symbol in the top left. That is the mana cost. So every turn you get a new mana at your disposal, and you can spend it as you see fit to cast spells from your hand. So you can see on the right side there, those are all of my cards here. They are all organized by what their cost is, and mine is really geared towards direct damage as a hunter. So basically I try and neutralize any opposing creatures that are currently in play while using some spells to hurt the other player directly. So anyway, let's launch into a game here. We're going to play mode, and these are live multiplayer games here. I haven't really touched the rank system yet. I'm sticking to casual, but we can see what happens here. It takes a little while to find a new player, and they got a fun little spinner here that keeps going as you try and find someone. You also have ranked matches. You also have practice matches, which are really good. You play those against the artificial intelligence, and they will, you can choose either novice or expert. And as you play through those, you can actually unlock basic cards for that class. So here we go. We found another player online to play with. Uneven. Alright, so I'm going to have to watch my back here. Alright, I get to go first. So after you go first, you can choose to swap out one of your cards. Usually I make that my most expensive card, in this case Lord of the Arena. And so I'll just pull a mulligan there. Oh, nice. So that eagle horn bow is a weapon that I can I can use directly as the hero. So generally speaking, you've got kind of creatures in between you and your opponent to kind of block and attack, but when you take up a weapon, you do the damage directly. So I only have the 1 mana there, as you can see in the bottom right. It's just 1 out of 1, but I don't have anything to really spend it on, so I'm going to tap end turn on the right side, and it's back to the opponent. Rogues are, I've played a little bit of them. They're pretty interesting. They do also a lot of direct damage. Every hero has a special ability. You'll see that I've got a little circular disc there next to my hero at the bottom there, and that'll do 2 damage. But the rogues will actually equip her with a dagger that she can attack me directly with for a couple of turns. So it's every hero has a really interesting, unique power that provides some nice gameplay. So that guy has taunt, which means if I'm going to attack in any way, it's got to be to him. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with that right now. Let's see here. I think I'm going to hold off for now and just do 2 damage directly to the rogue. So that wasn't really a creature attack, it was more of a spell. But once I start getting creatures in play, they're going to have to attack that guy with taunt. It's a really interesting little game here. You've even got, you'll notice on the side here in the bottom right, I've got a little catapult here I can play around with while it's their turn. Much like Magic the Gathering, you can't attack with creatures on the first turn, but that I think many players will be used to. So what am I going to go with here? I've got a rifleman here who could deal 1 damage, but ideally I like taking out characters as soon as I can, and if I put him in play, then he'll actually be able to attack the rifleman directly. So, this is tricky. Let's go with Explosive Trap is a pretty big deal. What I'm going to do first here is Snipe. So Snipe is a secret power where it will activate when certain things happen. With the hunter ones, for example, what they activate whenever a trap goes off, I believe. Let's see here, secret. Oh no, in this one in particular, it's when my opponent plays a new creature. So there's that creature, and he's gonna get sniped. And kapow. Now I should have actually waited and cast my Earthbone, my Eagle Horn bow here. That will have gotten some additional durability every time a secret pops. So in that way, so long as you keep playing secrets, you can have that Eagle Horn bow for many, many turns. So we're up to 4 here, and as you can see, my little health number there in the bottom right of my hero, it's down to 23. So I really can't do much. There is a chat system here. Send cute little canned messages. I think I'm gonna have to do here is if I want to use any more secrets, I'm gonna have to make sure I've got my Eagle Horn bow out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and suck up a little bit of damage there, but that is fine. So this is kind of the core gameplay. It's fairly straightforward. As you win matches, even as you lose matches, you level up individual heroes, and every time you level up, you get new cards. Through in-app purchases, you can buy packs of cards, or you can also go into a kind of a gauntlet of games where you just take one opponent after another, and you keep going until you lose. Now here I'm going to wipe out some guys here. Now, if the longer you go in that mode, the more the higher quality cards you get, which is just a really, really nice way to go about it. And I was silly and attacked while I didn't have a secret going there. But anyway, as you can see, I'm pretty involved with this game. It's a lot of fun. It's free to play, and it's currently soft launch in Canada, New Zealand, and a few other places. And it is coming soon to the US, I'm sure. This is Simon Sage from iMore, and we've been playing Hearthstone.